this conversation is compelling. The only part that's confusing me about the Dr. Umar shit is his earning power is still through the roof.
Yeah, it's a fact.
So them telling me that he owes...
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scores and Assists, where we break down the latest headlines and bring you fresh takes on everything sports and culture. From trending news to game highlights and hot debates, we've got it all. Hit that subscribe button and stay in the loop. So Dr. Umar Johnson claims his personal and his FDMG Academy bank accounts were frozen by his bank after someone tried to hack into them. Due to the frozen accounts, he says he is unable to access his funds and will struggle to pay utility bills and internet bills for the academy. He has asked his followers to donate money to his Apple Pay and PayPal accounts to help cover his expenses until his bank situation is resolved. The situation has sparked controversy and backlash from some followers and the public. Critics are questioning his financial management and raising concerns about the transparency and sustainability of his projects, particularly the FDMG Academy.
Yeah, like, he's still married to
Yeah, they've been married
for
forever.
20-some years. Yeah.
Yo, man, you bitch ass nigga.
He's still married.
Yo, what else do we have?
Yo, Mark, you want to have the tough talk? By the time to have the talk, man. Ish.
Birds and bees? What are we talking about?
No, Dr. Umar.
What happened to him?
We have to have the talk. We've been letting a lot of it slide.
What you said happened off mic.
Crashing out on camera?
Yes.
That's not what happened to him.
Oh, you playing those other games?
This fucking sick of him. Yo, what happened?
Sick of me.
Nigga, you told me what happened.
Relax, this.
You told me I didn't know what happened. I didn't have a clue. Dirtbag shit. Yo.
Wow. That's fucked up.
That's cool.
You under the bus.
What?
What do you want to talk about, Flip?
Just what are we witnessing now?
What he did now?
So, and I don't know the particulars. I've been so busy, but.
Coffee?
I can't be busy.
Yo, Mark.
I can't be busy. Goddamn it!
You ain't busy. You've been in every spaces, playback. You've been.
Yes.
Mark is everywhere.
I do show promo, which is why I haven't been focused on this other thing. An announcement came. So there's been a couple of events that I think have happened. First, Dr. Umar came on his own social media platform asking for support. He said that his personal and business accounts have been frozen. And for the first time in his life, he's asking for personal support, not fundraising support, but personal support, because his stuff is frozen. He's trying to take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde, his mother, as well as himself. That was the first thing. The next beat was that an announcement came out from him and from others that the school had been was facing. Not closing,
auction.
Auction.
Yes.
That's what I was looking for. Because of unpaid debt. Dr. Umar explained two pieces to this. One is he's saying that the state of Delaware has not given him any notice about what was happening. That they put notices on the door, but that he didn't have access to them, and they basically not communicated. That it seems to him that they're trying to maybe go behind his back and auction off the school at a moment where he's vulnerable because his accounts have been frozen. And so he's been asking for support to make up, I think, the amount of 72,000. What the fuck? Amani.
What?
$72,000 is the amount that he's looking for. Or that he needs to pay the state. And there's some technicalities there around, like,
You sure know a lot for a nigga that didn't know a lot.
I know the backstory, but he said crashing out. That's the part I don't know anything about.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't know anything about him crashing out. I just know that he's been mistreated.
That's peace.
No, that's true.
That's real.
His internet
Why do y'all
stopped
find so
after the
much
back
joy
Okay, no, we're not finding joy. We fuck with him, yeah.
in giving me a hard time? That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And so that's where he is right now. I know I saw an announcement. I don't have the chronology of it, but I did see. I believe he was doing some fundraising efforts himself. Things from auctioning off lunches to
$500 a lunch.
Yeah, to other
women.
things. And I think that's where he is. I think what's interesting to me is on YouTube, there are a lot. I mean, there's so much content being made about this. It seems like there are people who are like rooting for this to fail. There are people who are like, I told you so. And then there are people who are trying to help. And it seems like that the helping section is much smaller than the people who are talking shit. I'm just kind of witnessing the whole thing, trying to make sense of everything.
Which side do you follow?
I don't want anybody to fail.
True.
I don't want him to lose his buildings. I don't want a school not to get built. I donated to FDMG.
I
certainly want FDMG to succeed.
I saw a white supremacist make a video saying that he's going to, it'll be an auction, he's going to buy it.
Exactly.
And he's going to bulldoze.
You got to clean your algorithm out.
Yeah, what YouTube you on?
It's not YouTube.
They're on that dark web.
No.
Oh, you on the trope shit.
He said, watch your mouth.
Yo, you the one that voted. I'm finding out who Mark talking about.
Pause voted for Trump.
I did not.
Watch your fucking
I did
mouth.
not.
Just know,
I ain't gonna let y'all play with Marie Duluth up here. Watch your mouth.
I'm not playing with your mouth.
I
I'm
don't
on your mom's
know
side.
right now, but I believe Mark. And when I find out which one of you niggas voted for Trump, I'm on y'all ass.
You should be.
Oh.
It's gonna come out.
Motherfuckers start tagging me. Yo, was you like, nigga?
Hey, yo, listen.
It's gonna come out.
And then you keep saying,
Why you
don't
just
say
tell
that, but you
me?
throwing it off.
Because I was told
Because he's
not
a
to.
vault.
Yeah, I'm a vote. I didn't tell y'all niggas we was getting out early. You think I'm telling you voted for Trump?
The white, the white.
You told Mel.
And I learned a valuable lesson.
You told Mel.
I kept it to
He
myself.
told Mello over
I didn't say anything.
Until we got in front of 8 million
over
people.
fucking muffins, nigga. Listen.
Nigga told Pizza Hut.
The white supremacist said he's
Extra anchovies today.
he's gonna bulldoze the building, put a big toilet on top of it, and yeah, like they're just fucking with doctor. They fucking with Umar. Yeah, Dr.
He's
Umar
doctor.
Johnson.
He's a
Yeah,
doctor.
sorry.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people saying
his dissertation leaked this week. They put out his doctoral dissertation, and they've been analyzing that on the internet. It's like people have an obsession with him that I think, to me, this story should be less about Dr. Umar and his school, although that's important, and more about what it all means. We need schools for it.
But let's say this. I heard at one point there were a lot of celebrities that were interested in helping him, but they had questions, and he ended up disrespecting them on the internet. They said that LeBron inquired one time.
Oh, really?
About, this is what I just saw a report on that. And, he was just, because he would complain that people wouldn't help donate, like a lot of celebrities, basketball players, that he's trying to make a all-black school.
Where you seen a report on that?
I just saw it, man, on the
On
internet.
his Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, word. On NickFuentes.com.
No, for real. That nigga just did that. I said LeBron had asked.
Theo
long
Vaughn
time
and
ago.
friends.
I guess before people want to donate, they want to know more information. Everybody's not like Mark. I'll just donate for black shit. People want to know more information.
Listen,
Black power.
I know this conversation is compelling. The only part that's confusing me about the Dr. Umar shit is his earning power is still through the roof.
Yeah, it's a fact.
So them telling me that he owes 70 grand here, 60 grand here. Like, I know Dr. Umar to post 40 speaking engagements, and I be pulling my calculator out. Like, his earning power is very much.
Yeah, but a lot of those speaking engagements are for the people, the grassroots. They're either free or they're lower.
I know what I paid him last time he came here. If he felt like getting up and getting out to it.
Yeah. But I think that's why the frozen accounts are important, because I think if his accounts are getting frozen, then he can make a gajillion dollars if you can't access it.
See, Dr. Umar, and now we learn the importance of white women.
Put it in there. Put it in there. Marcus Garvey. Not Marcus Garvey. What's the boxing name?
Mama?
Joe
Jack
Jack Johnson.
Yeah, they got me. They got me.
Jack Johnson.
Yo, put my name on your shit for a second.
I don't know. I mean, Jack Johnson had the white woman. That's why he had the Jack Johnson Act.
So he ended up in jail. That's the Mann Act was. Yeah, don't do that.
Look at him acting like everything is.
I hope everything works out. I hope Umar's accounts
Yo.
What happened?
Mark.
Don't put me in it.
Who you talking about?
I didn't hear what he said.
Who got shit in there?
I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Well, I hope his accounts get unfrozen. I hope the school gets open, because it seems like they were fairly close to opening, and I hope that.
Let's go down there.
And I hope you get.
Check. Go down there and check it.
You try that move with Spanish girls, you go to jail, nigga. They gonna report that car stolen, nigga. Go ahead, y'all keep
So
playing.
I wish him nothing but love and support, man.
Why don't you fucking reach out and
I
give
did
him
reach
a loan?
out. I did reach out.
You gotta support him.
I did reach out.
You know what I noticed about
didn't hear
Mark?
back.
Mark reach out in times of turmoil.
Yeah,
That's what
I mean, isn't that the time you want somebody to reach out to you?
Nah, not if
With
I
a
ain't,
helping hand?
Not if I ain't heard. First of all, Pizza Hut, he don't need defending.
You said
Second of all, if I ain't heard from you for the rest of the year, don't pop up when I'm sleepwalking. I read some shit.
Call me pizza.
I read some shit. Yo, you good? No, I'm not good, bitch.
But I didn't do that. I reach out to him to show support all the time. I'm looking at my text thread now.
Look at Mark.
Proud of your progress. F the haters. Keep going. Thanks, King. Like we exchange. It's all love. So
What was that, 2023?
actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. But that's just the top of the thread. If I keep going down the thread, I always send them. And if I, we
I'm
Neutral ops.
No, I love Dr. Umar.
Mark, stop.
I want him to win.
Stop.
I do.
He ain't send no spanky.
Enough, Mark.
Where would I send it? That's what I reached out to
Where he
ask.
asking
I
his
literally
donations to
reached
go?
out 2 weeks ago to
I
ask.
feel like his last video, he said where he wanted the money
He's
sent.
asking.
What did
he's
you want to
been-
say?
He gave his phone number and he said,
He's been asking for donations for a little
you
while
could
now.
sell it.
I knew where to send the money.
I think he said Cash App too.
Yeah, hit the Cash App, Mark. I ain't gonna hate on the bro.
Anyway, I want him to win. I want him to succeed. It's just interesting how like when you're down, everybody pounces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was defending him this weekend because people were trying to people without doctorates are breaking down, and now they breaking down his PhD, his Sci D thesis, talking about whether he should deserve a doctorate. He does deserve a doctorate, and it's like, who are y'all to judge? It's weird to me how everybody's an expert on some shit. You know
Welcome
what I mean?
to the internet.
Yeah. But you know what else? Because not to move on from Dr. Umar, but I think we've exhausted this.
What's
I think the real question for me is why Joe doesn't want Palestine to be free.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, nah, let me sit up for these niggas.
Yeah, I want to know, Joe. I mean, it's
Mark, and this is my only problem with Mark working here. Like, now I got to throw the Frank at some niggas that I don't really even know.
throw the Frank is crazy.
Now I got to send some bread at some niggas that I ain't never even had like an exchange with before. But no, let me stop joking around for a minute. Yes, I've been seeing you for a week. Kick my back in.
Deservedly so.
And let me say that I agree with that sentiment. I don't know if you're being funny, but
No, I'm not.
I do think it's deservedly so. Like I told that to my mom and my girl and anybody else there. You see what they're saying? So yeah, I think that when Mark was expressing his sentiments about the people that he lost, first of all, rest in peace. Some of y'all know where my heart lie. That's not my ministry. I'm not with any death anywhere. So, but how that came off, yeah, it looked really irresponsible. It looked really immature, and it didn't align with how I feel about things. So I totally understand me getting killed for that. I'm not mad at that, right? Players fuck up too. That's on me. If I fuck up, please feel free to kill me. However, my problem lie in it turning into the phone game where one thing turns into another thing, which turns into another thing. So the headlines I started to see was, fuck Joe Budden, free Palestine, as if the two contradict. So don't get to talking like you know my views on this. Don't mislead, misrepresent, or misspeak for me. I'm responsible for an ill-timed segue. That is the end of it. Y'all don't know how I feel about shit because I specifically don't really speak much about these things. Nor am I suppressing Mark. If he wants to come in here and talk about it, please feel free. But yeah, my only issue came in them turning my ill-timed segue into pretending to know how I feel about certain matters. That's just not responsible.
I'm glad that got brought up because did anybody else get the smoke? Because I definitely did.
I don't think we saw the smoke.
Yeah,
What
I saw a little bit of smoke.
Nah, we get it.
Okay, I just wondered.
me.
I mean, like, no, in
No,
terms
I've had the conversation many times.
no, not the conversation. Like in terms of the response to the clip that went viral.
Yeah, people are reaching out to me, and I'm sure they reached out to all of us regarding it. Yeah, but again, my
Not on your timeline.
No, not at all.
Again, your algorithm is probably
Yeah,
different.
it is.
Yeah, like, we all got it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Watch it. I did
Fuck you,
understand.
Mark.
I'm gonna get him.
That-
Yeah, his algorithm.
I feel like,
But it's your job to come up here and teach us.
but not
That's
only
not my job.
It is your job
Well-
because you at fault as much as
It's not
he is.
Mr. Rogers. Like we
You at
fucking
fault as
colleagues.
much. You at no, but
Nah,
at the
I'm
same
not.
time, if you're familiar with a situation and it's passionate and you know the outcome of it because you're more versed into that world than a lot of us are, you should inform us.
I try to do that, and like when I did that little
25-second
to
clip,
25,
yeah.
30 seconds of sort of here's why the world's on fire, which I think is an interesting thing we should do regularly. Just like here's some things going on in the
Agreed.
world.
Facts.
But there's to me, and I said this on Friday when you weren't here. Like I think there are other spaces that are more conducive to that. It's the same thing we do here with sports. We talk about sports for a minute or two, you know what I mean? But we're not going to do a deep dive on the NFL preseason because that's what ESPN is for.
But somebody who's
I'm not gonna make excuses
Yeah.
for my behavior. Y'all can have the conversation. For me, I heard Mark say Gaza, and as the A mic here, I immediately tried to get to figure out what the next segue would be. It was ill-timed, horrible, and it came off horribly. So half of the people that's kicking my back in, I totally understand. The rest of you niggas can suck my dick. I don't give a fuck about what you niggas are talking about, the ones that's manipulating this into something else.
And then there was question as to why I said, well, how do we pivot away from that? Making it seem like I don't have any level of sympathy for what's happening, or just the fact that you said that all of your journalist friends were murdered. Like, that would be ridiculous that I wouldn't feel any level of empathy. People don't understand when we talk about pivot up here, we talk about how do we pivot from one subject to the next, especially, and the fact is we don't really handle a lot of serious matters. We are trying to be an escape for people, you know, with this particular podcast.
No,
so
that's not an excuse for me.
I'm not
It's the truth,
I'm not trying to
though.
provide.
It's the truth.
I'm
Both
not
things
trying
are
to
true.
provide an out whatsoever.
It's the
That's
truth.
not what I'm
True,
saying.
though.
I'm just adding.
We should be better in that
Yeah,
movie.
you handled that poorly, but also there's context that I think is important.
Yeah, and that's
we
what
make
I'm
a
trying
joke
to-
about pivoting from dark shit all the time.
Yes.
Like, that's a running joke here is,
Yes.
what do we do now? How do we?
Yes.
And that's kind of where I was with it. But there's more people that don't watch this show than there are that do watch this
Yes.
show.
Right.
Like my mom always said to me, what's easier, trying to get the world to understand you or you understanding the world? I'm not, all what y'all saying is true. I'm owning my shit.
I think that's great.
Horrible, came out crazy.
Yeah.
I'll do better.
Yeah. But I just wanted to offer the context as to why we say things like pivot away from, because that is just the platform that we're on.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with personal feelings. Like, yeah.
And hopefully everybody in their respective platforms out there does that, because there are people who are asking us to carry it here, and I agree. I mean, I'm willing to talk about it to the extent that everyone is. I'd rather talk about it on Night School or in Al Jazeera just because there's more runway for that. But you sports people out there, athletes, all the athletes have been killed in Palestine, in Gaza. The stadiums have been crushed. We're talking about gender issues, women issues, pregnant mothers are being killed, babies are being killed. You know, everybody's domain can cover this issue if they want to, so we all have a responsibility in the midst of a genocide to talk about it and deal with it. So I don't think it's anyone's exclusive job, but I do think some spaces are more conducive to it than others. And for me, I'd rather say, here's 30 seconds of what's going on, just like I did with what's going on in DC. Or we could talk about what's going on right now with redistricting in Texas, right? I mean, where they're literally trying to undermine democracy by taking away people's votes and people's congressional representation. All of these things are issues that we should talk about here, but I think there are avenues that just do it better.
Yeah.
That's all.
Or audience that's more conducive to the conversation.
Yes. Yeah. That's just my take on it.
No, I agree with everything you said. Well said, well put. I'm you when it comes to fucking like the shooting at the hookah spot in Brooklyn. like I'm you when it comes to, oh shit, it's crazy shit going on over here. Maybe I need to go get a little more educated, and maybe we'll have the conversation one day. But for now, I own the part that I played and how crazy that looked. I'll do better. And rest in peace to everybody. Everybody. Not just the people that Mark lost, but everybody. Yeah.
Everybody.
And we should get better with our trauma responses up here.
Yes. I want to add one more quick thing. I agree. I want everyone to rest in peace. I want justice for everybody. But I also want to be very clear that there are oppressors and oppressed in this situation. Because sometimes, it's just like when Obama came out after the shooting, be like, I understand the police's side and I understand the young black men's side. It's like, that frames them as if they're equal people battling over something, and there's an actual oppressor in this situation. And so, I'm only speaking for myself right now. I want everyone to survive, I want everyone to thrive, but I'm going to be very clear here, the Palestinians are the ones being genocided right now.
1,000%.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was just reading this.
Because Madonna went off the rails.
No,
with
there's
that
a
shit.
headline right now, and this is part of the whole fucking propaganda campaign. Childhood in a war zone after 22 months of the Israel-Hamas war. It's not a fucking war.
Right.
It's not a fucking war. It's genocide.
Right.
And we're watching it.
Right.
And this country's funding it.
Right, and those kinds of
Don't
words.
try to squash it. They hate
I'm
you,
not,
too,
but it's like
don't try to come in and do the right thing.
It's
over, girl.
It's
They
your
got
fault.
you.
Your
You're trying to
fault.
reach some
It's
shit.
your fault.
Oh,
I
they
swear to
got-
God. You
oh,
get
they
shot
got
in the
everyone.
head and I get the fucking blowback.
Yo,
I swear.
Mel,
It's
I love
same
Mel.
shit.
Yo, Mel is the greatest.
Same shit.
Now, I don't want to make an awkward pivot here, but there is something else I want to talk about.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, please.
I just wanted to say, before we leave this type of stuff, I want to say rest in peace to Ariel, the bartender that was murdered on the Cross County these last few days. I know she was very popular. A lot of people knew her. The digital media is calling her Takashi's girl, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Right. But she was well known. She was well loved. She was very popular. She helped a lot of niggas get through that fucking pandemic at some of the secret strip clubs. Really sweet girl. She was a mother. She was a daughter. She had a family. Like, people fucked with her. So
Rest in peace.
And this is the 3rd, 4th, or 5th bartender to be murdered in the last 7 months, I want to say.
Really?
Yes, totally unrelated. But yes, there was the bartender that was found that went to booby trap, and she used to work out here. She's a New Yorker. She went to booby trap and was found murdered in the car with her boyfriend. I don't want to go down the whole road, but there's been a few now. So please, if you work in the nightlife, be careful. Rest in peace to Ariel. Her prayers, thoughts to her family, her friends, and her loved ones. Really, really, really horrible story. So.
Yes.
Now, you were saying, Mark, or should I cue up Outstanding?
Let's do Outstanding.
All right.
Rest in peace.
His life shit is long, but it's short.
You ain't never lied.
It's long, but it's short, man. Prayers to anybody out there fighting a silent battle. Prayers to anybody out there that has lost somebody recently. Our hearts are with you.
Lose your button. No, Daddy.
Hey. Wait a minute, talk to her. Hey. All right, man, we still here with y'all. You were saying, Mark?
I think the run might be over for Ozempic. A lot of y'all out there on Ozempic, I see your new bodies. I see the relationship between your head and your body. I see the changes.
You laughing?
What's a lot of laughter here?
Whoa.
Because Mark is
You laughing at something?
Mark is
Your
funny.
head shrunk too.
Fuck you.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids head ass nigga.
Shut up.
Beetlejuice head ass.
Anyways, keep going, Mark.
But Ozempic's getting sued.
Yeah.
Really?
Multiple lawsuits. It's up to $2 billion right now.
That came a lot quicker than I thought it would. I'm not gonna lie.
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
We knew this was
Schedule.
happening.
Once the doctor's office started chefing that shit up like it was steak.
You going there for anything? They got the fucking posters up.
For outsiders looking in, this appeared to be the second coming of what's that? The dope shit. Yeah. Like doctors were pushing this. I came in here and told y'all every commercial month after month they added a new thing that this was remedying.
Oh, for sure. I came in here and said that they were. I was reading articles about how it makes your dick bigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Your stomach gets strong.
I'm about to say, if you cut your stomach, it happens.
Like, I've been on this when Mel was on the couch back there.
Sick.
I was
Like
not
telling
sick.
us that
Stop
she had a
it.
stomach ache.
Remember
you was telling us you had a tummy ache?
It was
You was fucked up.
Stop it. It was one fucking day where I actually had a fucking stomach ache.
Well,
It had nothing to do.
part of this
had
suit
nothing
is-
to do with that.
Was it stomach paralysis? Because in this suit, they saying the Ozempic people are suffering from, the people that's filing this, they're suffering from blindness and stomach paralysis. And you was on the couch holding your
Curled
stomach.
up. Yeah, I remember that.
So I can't.
I wouldn't, listen, I,
can't have
don't know
a
why you don't even lie and say yes and get down with this shit.
That's funny because I was never on Ozempic.
I'm about to take that shit and get sick. What they talking about?
Yeah, Mel was in fairness, Mel wasn't actually on Ozempic. Well, it was like a derivative, right? It was something different, right?
And GLP-1 called semaglutide, but that's basically like the active ingredient. But talking about Ozempic, I was not.
They got the golden arches.
And I took it for like one.
So she had no
month.
frills on
golden
it.
arch.
We got the golden
not.
arch.
No sesame
It's
seeds.
not.
They got the Big Mac.
You had the,
We
you
got
got
the Big Mac.
Stop it, guys. It's not right.
She had the George. Yeah.
Stop it.
She had the George Lucas version.
The George Lucas version would be way different. Nigga, stop.
Oh man.
No. But
Leave it alone.
over 1,800 patients have sued. So this is a significant thing. The question I have is, and this is where I hate the litigious nature of society. Again, if you took this for a reason, specifically if you had diabetes or something else, I get it. But a whole lot of people take this to lose weight. And I think if you told them ahead of time, look, you're going to lose 300 pounds, but you're going to have some tummy aches and your vision will get blurry. I
But
think
they
most
do.
still would've took it.
They
Still
do.
would've took
And
it.
also, when you see the commercial, you know when the words kind of like, you know, when the person speeds up,
Side effects
the
include.
side effects include
and
blah blah blah
death.
blah 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 blah. It's all there.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
Not just that. These same people, bro. People ain't gonna listen to that. When they was trying
People
to give
never
everybody the
listen.
vaccine, niggas was like, "Yo, wait, let's see what it do." You don't know what's gonna happen, and then we didn't give a fuck.
But that shit was scary.
Niggas want to get outside.
I mean, people took the vaccine because we saw a lot of people.
That's not
dying.
true. That's not true.
What?
Especially- I know a lot of people
There was
that
a lot of
was
people-
trying to
Please,
get.
let's not turn
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah,
into
we
a
don't do that.
vaccine
We're
conversation.
not, we all
God,
know.
please.
With the,
But
with the Ozempic shit,
Y'all gonna have me shit
people,
any more
people's
meetings.
vanity was at the forefront of them giving the shit up. Yo, dog, you could go in the hospital for a stub toe. They like, you want some Ozempic? We got it right here. Oh, your arm hurt? You want
Niggas
some
was selling
Ozempic?
that shit on the
They was
street.
selling shit on the street. My nigga, it really played into people's vanity
1,500.
more than their wellness.
And
You
it's
know what I'm
shoving
saying?
down the obesity ads down people's throat.
And then if those people are dog owners, like if you ain't hungry, you ain't gonna think that the fucking
Yo, stop
that
it.
the dog want to
Yo,
eat.
Joe.
Nah, they gave that shit to my godfather. He's 78 years old, and that shit fucked him up. Like, they was giving that shit to anybody, my nigga. Like, all jokes aside, they was giving that shit away. But
Did he have a dog?
Joe.
I'm asking.
yo, you an idiot,
Because
bro.
out of sight, out of mind. If you're not
Yo, so all
stupid ass humans, you know what? I want to not have the urge to eat.
No, but what happens is
Yo,
you
what is
trust
wrong with these
but you
fucking
trust in
humans?
these doctors, bro.
Americans, not just
You're trusting
us.
doctors. You are trusting doctors that sometimes have an ulterior motive to prescribing you some shit, which is their commissions or their come up financially. You listening to them and thinking that they went to school, they got all the training, they have your well being, and that's not the case. Dog, when you start reading the ingredients from the Ozempic, that shit is insane, my nigga.
Regular
food we eat, bro.
In Ozempic's
Nah, it's
defense,
Oh, bro.
People were abusing it.
the intent of Ozempic, and the only thing it's approved for by the FDA is
It's
to treat
treating type
diabetes.
2 diabetes.
Yeah, it's to treat
Right.
diabetes. And it was like, oh wait, this shit will make you lose a lot of weight, and then people are using it for reasons and purposes other than what it was made to do. So yeah, if you keep using shit for other reasons, you're going to get other consequences.
But the doctors
True, but
are
the doctors
also
pushing it,
giving
though.
it to you as if it is okay to do so.
No,
And you don't have
I'm not the
diabetes.
doctors. I'm not saying the people. I'm just consumers, doctors. Everybody. I'm just saying, the company didn't make this drug for this purpose.
True, but now we find out we selling X amount of billions or whatever. We making all this money over here.
Viagra was
just-
a heart
maybe-
medication.
Right.
Maybe
True.
it's just me. I could tell when my primary physician is no longer on my health and he turns
That's
into
true.
the car salesman.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like after I go and my checkup and you check this and we kick in and we talk, there's a switch that hits where you start asking me shit that nigga get the fuck out of here. Like
It's the oil change.
Yes, that's what I'm
It's the oil
saying.
change. Yo, you need your cabin filter change too. You need your air. Yo, dog.
Yeah, I'm
Break-
cool.
I'm here for this.
Your brakes a little low, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Your rotors look a little, yeah.
I'm here for this.
I hate that this society is at this place where, and it's always been here, I guess, but where everybody wants something for nothing. Everybody wants to get rich quick. Everybody wants to lose weight without having to diet and exercise.
Yeah, but
I hate it.
that's not fair to say. I mean, like the assumption is that everybody got on it for vanity. There's a significant portion of people who had genetics that just were not on their side, who had other health conditions that prevent them from losing weight. They've struggled with their weight their entire fucking lives, and it's created like other comorbidities. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair to place everybody in the
I'm not
same
placing
box.
everybody in that box.
Those people aren't used to scale a business.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The scale of business is the people. I mean, and I'm only because you've mentioned that you've used it. Were you using it because of comorbidities or genetics issues?
I was using it just because when perimenopause sets in, weight gets extremely fucking hard to get rid of.
No, cut the shit.
Well,
But
you know what? Then I'm not going to say
cut the
anything.
shit,
If you want to like discredit everything that I say as it not being the
I'm
truth,
rolling with what she's saying.
No,
I'm rolling 100% with what she's saying.
Yeah, but
the fact of the matter is that was
Wait,
it.
say it again then.
Listen.
When perimenopause kicks in, any woman can attest that there is weight that just
It's extra weight.
that just accumulates on your body that is very stubborn and it won't fucking go anywhere. So I wanted to try it to see what would happen if I could get the stubborn weight off just a little bit, and then with my program that I do, diet and exercise, be able to maintain, which is what I did.
Right, I understand that.
But that,
Now let me ask you a question though.
And it was last year that I used it. I haven't used it since.
Was it suggested to you by a doctor? Or did you say that yourself? Like, all right, you know what? Oh, this is happening. Let me seek out. Let's figure out what happened. Let me see if I can get on that. Right?
No.
Nigga said Dr. Dre. Yo, watch your fucking mouth. Yo, I'm tired of you abusing this friendship. Watch your mouth, yo. I'm tired of you abusing this friendship.
Ed love his Dr. Dre.
I'm tired of this, yo.
Not even doctor.
No, look, I don't have an issue with people using it for that reason. My point is just that
That's still the same reason.
right. It's still
At the end of the day, that's still a vanity reason.
Right. I'm saying it wasn't for diabetes, and again, I think people should do that. I'm not taking. There's no judgment about it. I'm just saying that plays into, and you work hard in diet and exercise. You know what I mean?
She does. But like she said, it ain't going nowhere.
still
Right. Let me
needed,
try
that's true.
something else.
And for some people, that I don't want to use the word vanity because it's going to sound negative, but it was a desire to do something that wasn't medically
To
necessary.
look more beautiful.
Yeah, and I take drugs that are medically necessary. That's what I'm saying. I'm not throwing any shots. I'm just saying like that brings danger, that brings risks sometimes, and I feel like we have to have that conversation as a society. Partly for why the society makes you feel as a woman approaching that age
Okay,
that you have
all
to
right.
do
Well,
that.
then don't take ED medication.
Yeah, I don't.
Don't take that.
I don't.
I'm not talking about you. I'm
Let's go
talking
back.
don't take ED fucking medication. Don't do that fucking shit. Y'all fucking
Get the niggas.
vain ass niggas. Get out of here.
Wake it up! No.
Y'all are fucking tripping.
Let's go, man. Niggas
Stay
should
on
be
sleep. That's right.
Niggas should
Tell
be
'em,
super sleep, right, man?
man. Drowsy dick niggas.
That shit is
That niggas
fucking
knock you
nuts.
out.